Allow awareness of your oneness with your Father and of His infinite love for you to suffuse you. August 13, 2016. These are inspiring times. If you avoid your fascination with the mainstream media and its constant diet of disasters and catastrophes, and look for the good news, you will be astonished at the amount that is out there awaiting your discovery. Humanity is waking up. Whatever others may tell you, their opinions and fears, about the state of the world, you know, deep within yourselves, that all is flowing along just as divinely planned. You are not alone, abandoned, and lost, small and insignificant beings adrift in what appears to be a vast and infinite number of unaware and uncaring universes. You are the beloved children of God, held eternally in His loving embrace, an embrace from which you have never been separated. And you do know this. Go within, visit your holy altar where the flame of His love burns continuously to remind you that separation never occurred, and to nudge you gently back into full wakefulness. To be awake, to be fully conscious, and to be fully alive in your Father's presence, is to experience joy. An experience of infinite and eternal joy that, as humans within the illusion, within the dream, you cannot possibly imagine. Being human is incomprehensibly limiting. When you awaken you will see how limited you were, and understand, therefore, why life was so difficult for you. The confusion and chaos your minds were undergoing all the time you were in human form will make it quite clear why you so often behaved as though everything was a grave threat to your survival. You will understand your seeming need to take preemptive action to avoid catastrophes, the catastrophes to which the mainstream media constantly directed your attention. You will also understand how none of what you experienced while human really happened. As we keep telling you, you are just dreaming, and while some of these dreams can be absolutely terrifying for you, they are only dreams. When you awaken they will fade away very rapidly and be forgotten. You have no need to remember the unreal. The unreal has been humanity's experience for eons, and has always seemed intensely real because that was your collective intent when you constructed it. Remember, you are one, and when God created you, He created you with everything, all the power, all the creative potential, and all the love that He is. Consequently, the illusion that you built in order to experience separation was extremely convincing, a vast and magnificent infinity of universes in which you then immerse yourself as innumerable very different and physically discrete individuals. Within it, and having such small and limited physical forms in contrast to the vastness and immense power of the environment that contained you, fear arose. Out of that fear came the need to have a protector, and so you invented gods, idols, to whom you offered obeisance and sacrifice in the hope that they would protect you from the numerous dangers that seemed to threaten you on every side: violent weather, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, fierce animals, endless human conflicts, and illnesses. Effectively, you gave away your power by refusing to recognize it. God is all-powerful, and it was from Him that you chose to separate to prove you did not need Him, and therefore you also chose to hide or disown your power. But, you and God are one, inseparable, and all that He imbued you with has never left you, there is nowhere for it to go. Your awakening is the process by which you reclaim all that you discarded. Nothing has been lost, you have just hidden from yourselves the reality of who you are. You moved towards awakening by reclaiming what you had discarded, your power, your oneness, which are there for you in every moment, unchanged. You can reclaim them by going within and acknowledging your oneness with the divine flame of God's eternal love, which is ever present on your holy altar. You acknowledge it by opening your hearts and allowing love to flow in and fill them. First, however, you must release your need and intent to judge, to condemn, to blame, and also your highly valued feelings of hate, resentment, and bitterness which refuse and block love. So, as we in the spiritual realms, your loving siblings, keep on reminding you, it is essential that you go within at least once daily to be at one with God and yourself. Let go of your fascination and engagement with the distractions of the illusion, quieten your egoic mind or pay it no attention, and allow awareness of your oneness with your Father and of His infinite love for you to suffuse you. It is your will and His that you not only become aware of your unbreakable connection to each other, but also that you experience the wholeness of being one, the complete and unutterable peace of your natural state. When you, little you, experience that, you will never forget it. Your intent to be loving in every moment of earthly life within the illusion will become constant. You will recognize the Christ consciousness in everyone with whom you interact, instead of seeing a flawed and possibly threatening other, a separate individual whom you fear trusting because it could lead to betrayal. You will realize that betrayal is illusory, and so your fears will dissolve. So, I tell you yet again, go within at least once daily and be at peace in the loving embrace of your Heavenly Father. When you do, you will find that daily life flows far more smoothly for you, no matter what issues you find yourselves encountering and dealing with, and you will find yourselves in states of peace instead of conflict. Others will be drawn to the serenity you express, and you will join with them in an expression of Christ consciousness, complete acceptance of one another, and sweet contentment will fill your days. Try it, it really works. Your loving brother, Jesus. Channeled by John Smallman. johnsmallman2.wordpress.com